Hello and welcome to another gameplay review. This time I'm in my IS2. I am on Himmelsdorf, and this was actually a game I played while I was over visiting one of my Irish friends who also plays World of Tanks. So, and since he doesn't have any mods, I played this modless, but you will see this with mods. But yeah, it's Himmelsdorf, and I'm in my IS2. Normally I would go hill, but the IS2 has no gun depression whatsoever, so I decided to go banana. And we can see now already that we have close to no one on hill, and they, as you can see in the moment, have a lot of tanks on the hill. So this is... usually this means it'll be a bad game, because then the enemy will take the hill and just steamroll the map. But I start off by taking up this initial side-scraping position, and I do the reverse side-scraping because, just to quickly show, on the front you see these angled shoulders. They make side-scraping less viable, but if you do it in reverse you have a nice surface to side-scrape on, as you will see. And we spot an AVK. And he bounces, luckily, just off the turret, I think. That's very lucky to hit that. That was a snapshot and a half. At this time, I didn't have any mods, as I said, so therefore I didn't know what was up here. And here I got penned. Just quickly show you where that was. It was straight into the commander's cupola, which, when side scraping from this side on a corner on the right hand, that can happen. So I mean, nothing to do about that. Just hope it doesn't happen too often. But yeah, now, while reloading, or in between my reloads, I've been keeping an eye on the hill, and I've seen, or counted, they have more or less every tank up there, besides the ones out here. And this poor guy gets ammo racked for 168 health, so yeah, unlucky guy. And now is where I'm looking at the hill and going, okay, we're losing it. I'm just sitting here. I should maybe get out of here, otherwise I'll be swarmed. So I decide to go in on the super pushing. I feel like I can take him on, even though he has more health than me. I decide to just go for it. And remember, at this time I didn't know how good this player was, and he's not a bad player, but I catch him completely by surprise, set him on fire, get around him, and he seems to ignore me, or be confused as to what happened. So that means I get to shoot him twice before he even gets to know where the hell I am. And luckily for me, he then misses me completely, and I can just nice and easily kill him. So that was a very lucky engagement. Now here, just to quickly, well, not pause it. I know they're swarming down the hill, so I take up this defensive position. I was considering going up the hill their way, but since this K1S popped up, I decided to stay. Now here I try to side scrape, and that means I don't get the shot off. And since both him and me we use the same gun, this could be a very equal engagement. And as you can see, I smack him for 390, he smacks me for 427, which is unfortunate. And here I try to angle, I get a shot in, and I low roll massively, and I'm going, oh shit. And because of my angle, I managed to angle more or less like this. He hits my side armor, and therefore it bounces, luckily for me. And here I'm a bit indecisive as to whether to attack up this road and take the prototype out, or go back. And as you can see, I decided to go back and then swing around up here. And on my way I keep an eye on the Tiger and T-29, as you can see here. And I know that I noticed that they're not moving anywhere, so I'm going good. Because I want to help all of my team to defeat this IS and T-34, 85. But the reason I'm going this way is because if I had gone down this way, this T-29 would have been able to just wreck me all the way down. So I take the longer route, but safer. And my checking here was to make sure that the Tiger was not here. Just in case, if he had been there, I should have not gone like this, but as I did in here. And then I should have gone around and dealt with him. And our IS-3 takes out their T-34, 85, so now I only have this IS-3 to deal with. And I don't want to snapshot here because I was hitting my KV-3. Unfortunately, since it's a Russian gun or Chinese gun, the accuracy poo, so I hit his base armor. And here, this is how you pen a IS-3 when you have only 175mm of penetration. When he's going in, or turning his hull, he shows you this front plate, the pike flattens out towards you, and you can pen that. So that's a pro tip. That's a reason why I don't like pike noses on my tank, because they are very inflexible. You have to face one enemy straight on, whereas as soon as you have multiple enemies, one of them will have a flat side on your front. And now, just to play it safe, I decided to start capping, draw them out, because they still have a prototype T-29 and Tiger 1, and it's only me and quite low health, our IS-3 and the VK, and also our ELC, of course. And then a prototype is spotted, and I decide to push out because I don't have a lot of cap points, and especially now since the Tiger also got spotted, I decide, and so did the IS-3, decide to push them so they can't shoot on our VK in the cap. And what I'm doing here is I don't have a zoom mod at this time, so... Oh yeah, and here I'm again a bit indecisive as to whether or not to help the IS-3 on the same flank or go down this west. And here I try to spot what the prototype is doing, and I see he's moving towards the Tiger. So I decide to push and engage them from two fronts. And here a nice side shot. I take my time there because I had time, because at this stage I didn't want to bounce. And here I'm a bit tunnel visioning until I get hit, and then I'm going, oh shit, T-29 behind me. And I use this little pile of rubble here to hide my tank. You can only see my cupola now. And that's Chinese accuracy for you. But I didn't want to risk getting hit by him. I mean, play it safe and all that. And now he's not looking at me, so I go out. The IS hits him once and I finish him off. 9 health, kill secured. So yeah, I hope this video has showed you how to use the Russian heavies and Chinese heavies to side scrape and just harass guns with low penetration. And I ended up doing 3,800 damage, which is very nice. And this was an ace tanker badge, and it marked the end of my IS2 grind. So now I have the 110 unlocked, which I'm looking forward to. Although it has a pike nose, but yeah, what can you do? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, stay tuned for more to quote a nice pointy-haired Jedi.